The hottest bant from the last shitpost came from KDun77. If you'd like to see your bant, or maybe Yes Man's bant,
I need you to like me. I feel empty inside.
featured in the next shitpost, leave it in the comments down below.
Oh shit, here we go again.
What it do, boys? It's your favorite internet shitlord Oslo, and welcome to my side of the dark side of the internet. And today we're going to be laughing our way through Vestfest 2.0 and the July retrospective. So please grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfy, call your mom, tell her you love her, because some of us may not come back alive.
Welcome to Vestfest 2.0, also known as Festival 2.0, or in light of the games that I've been playing recently, The Vest of Us.
All cringy names for a pretty cringy event.
It's going to be a good day. All right, it's going to be a good, fun stream. And yes, we do have a goal, a tips goal for this stream.
No shit.
Now, one thing I want to say up front, I apologize because I had hoped to have a new vest for you guys today. I really wanted to have a new vest for this stream. Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. I don't have one. Here's why.
Buckle up for some grade A excuses, boys.
Last festival, I ordered one online that looked one way, and when it showed up, just as I suspected, didn't look at all like what it looked like online when I bought it. It looked like it was brighter and a different design. I ordered it, it's a different vest, basically, that showed up. This happens all the time when you buy stuff online that's clothing. What you get is not what you think you're going to get based on what you're shown, okay? People didn't like the vest that I ordered. Thank God, the day of the festival, a month ago.
Holy fuck, it's only been a month? Time has definitely moved to a fucking crawl on the dark side of the internet.
The platinum vest showed up, and that was very silly and over the top, and you guys really liked the platinum vest reveal and everything. And I've been wearing the platinum vest, the blue vest, and this original beige vest, alternated over the course of the last month whenever we hit a tips goal, okay?
Who are you explaining this to? Everybody already knows about the vest gimmick. Are you telling this to your massive influx of new viewers? Because I don't fucking see them. All I see are the usual members of the cult. I mean, loyal fan base.
Which has been pretty cool to be able to alternate and have variety on the streams. I wanted to have a new vest for this event. And yesterday I went out. It was the first time I was able to do this because finally, after 3.5 months of lockdown, the state of Washington has eased restrictions on what we can do. And as long as we wear face masks, we can actually go to stores again. So I actually went to 3 different stores that all sell clothing. One of which is a store that resells stuff that people either donate or sell, or they get stuff from like other stores that are unsold and they put it into their own store.
Is Phil Burnell above saying the term thrift shop? Because you and Kat could find some awesome shit in a thrift shop.
What?
Moral of the story, thrift shops kick ass and they're a great way to ball on a budget.
There's another store that kind of does that. It's like, again, unsold stuff from other department stores and stuff that's name brand stuff. And I went to all these stores, yes, 2 days ago, because it was Tuesday. Waited in line, because some of them, they have limited capacity, how many people can be inside the store because of these coronavirus restrictions. And sadly didn't find anything.
Oh no.
The one store had a few. They had one vest that was blue, just like the one I already have. Wasn't gonna get that.
Because that's the vest that everybody hates.
One place had one that was black. Now, the major complaint I've gotten over the last month is that the blue vest is too hard to see on stream. I frequently wear dark colored t-shirts. Wearing the blue vest over the black, you can't see it. And because you can't see it, people complain it looks like there's no vest at all. They don't like that. So really the blue vest is more catered towards a rare time when I'm wearing a white shirt or a beige shirt or maybe a red shirt, a lighter colored shirt versus black. I didn't want to get a black vest that I could only wear 10% of the time. So it didn't seem to make sense to get a black vest. The one vest that was really nice, that I was very disappointed about, it was half like brown and half green, almost like olive color. And I thought that was unique. It looked very different from all the other vests that I have. It even looked nice. But unlike these other vests that basically have nothing on the inside, this vest legit had like fur or faux fur inside of it. It was hot. I put it on. I was like, oh my God. I had it on for like 20 seconds and my body temperature was going up. I was like,
Perhaps the vest was made to be worn outdoors for outdoorsy shit, not crammed in a little room playing video games all day.
there's no way that I could actually wear that vest on a stream, because if I did, I'd be too hot. You know, right now it's the summertime here in Washington State. I got the, as you can hear, I got the air conditioner pumping at maximum, and there's no way that I could be wearing a vest that's going to heat up my body temperature like that, okay?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't want to get a heat stroke while you're bing bing wahooing for the fucking internet.
So unfortunately, I'm sad because I really wanted to have a new vest for you guys for this event. I don't. I apologize up front. There's no big vest reveal or anything happening on this event.
Oh yeah, Dark, you look real torn up that you couldn't get a new vest to dress up in for your pay piggies. However, we will see Dark cry very soon, so look forward to that.
But, I will tell you this. I have a plan in place. If we do hit a 200 vest streak, all right, which I'm not expecting.
He's not expecting it, but he is going to guilt trip his audience to get him there.
I'm not asking, I'm just saying if we do, because you guys have already blown me away. 3 months of positivity that I never expected. If we hit a 200 vest streak, yes, that will be the next festival celebration. And I will absolutely have a new vest in store for you guys. I know exactly what I want to do for this one. I have a plan for it. I'm ready for it this time, okay?
After all the cash the bankroll boys have pushed your way, you better have something planned for 200. Either bring Cat up from the dungeon, or have a big bombastic Broadway musical opener.
Alright, so, a couple things. The first thing that I want to do on today's festival, I want to read a message to you guys, okay? This is a message from someone. They sent it to me many months ago. I was really looking for the right time to read this message, to show my gratitude. And I feel like now is the time that I want to read it because, you know, the 100 vest streak, it was kind of like a big thing, a viral thing.
Was it really that viral, dude? Because to most people, that was just a regular day on the dark side of the internet.
And I was surprised that we hit it, but we hit it. I was super excited. But now it's 150.
That's a lot of money, Phil.
And now it's like, this is crazy. Like, this is people who love my content so much. They love the positivity around the content so much during this vest streak. They don't want it to stop. It's kind of like a way to show that I'm the ultimate underdog and I'm still here after 11, 12 years. Despite all the crap that's happened to me, that we can still have fun interactive streams. You know, you guys are standing up for the content that I put out, that you like it. You like me as a person, obviously.
Doubt.
And you're contributing to make that positivity wave continue. Okay, sticking it to the people who out there on a daily basis still talk shit and slander me.
Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave.
And saying, Phil's successful, too bad, right?
Yup, having Phil play dress up and look like a boob for the internet is really sticking it to the trolls. GG, Phil. I will give Phil credit though. It's a sleazy smart move to instill an us versus them mentality in the pay piggies. It is a super scummy way of keeping the pay piggies invested.
You could kill yourself.
Thank you for that, especially now. I said this on the pre-stream, but I'll say it again now because some people will not watch the pre-stream, and I know that. Right now is a very critical time for me. Next month, in the month of July, I have to work with my lawyer. First of all, pay my lawyer a lot of money to retain him. But my lawyer is going to work with the federal government to work out a payment plan for back taxes for me, okay?
So that means the barely functional Freemasons better step up.
This has already been established, but as you know, I filed for bankruptcy at the very end of 2019/early 2020, and because of that, that negated any payment plan I had with the government, and it's been on hiatus. All right, now it's going to end up being resumed. I'm hoping it's going to be something reasonable. I'm hoping something I can afford, and they're not going to demand that I somehow come up with magic money out of nowhere to pay them to get caught up, because I can't.
I don't know, Phil. You're pretty good at getting the exceptional to hand over their money.
I'm hoping that it's going to be something fair, and it's going to put me on something that I can afford.
I got a funny feeling on whatever amount it is, Dark's still gonna find a way to cry about it. Because on the dark side of the internet, the pity party never ends, boys.
Once that's established, okay, I can now see how much money I make on a monthly basis.
You can always just go check Kiwi Farms.
I can compare that with what I have to pay the federal government for taxes on a monthly basis. And I can actually do a budget. For the first time in years, I can figure out a budget.
Almost 40, now can have a budget.
Once I have a budget, now I can say, oh, can I actually afford those new consoles coming out later this year?
Just rope one of the pay piggies into buying you the next gen consoles.
Can I afford to improve stuff in my office, like maybe eventually getting rid of this love seat and getting a different chair or something like that?
Do you want to get rid of the couch because it's covered in stains?
Coming! I'm coming!
Obvious DSP masturbation joke, check.
That's something different. Can I plan on doing something with my family, like actually go on a nice trip with my wife, which we never got to do when we got married last year?
Oh yeah, Dark Does Disney, sponsored by the Pay Piggies. Here we go.
These are all things that are possibilities for my future that I can finally start doing once I get past this hurdle in July. And admittedly, you guys have been helping me so much the past few months. I'm in a much better position now, at least going into July. I don't know what the results of July are going to be. I have no idea. But going into this situation, I'm in a much better position, you know, because you guys have been so supportive of me the past few months. And I'm saying thank you so much again, wholeheartedly. I mean it. Thank you so much for the ongoing positivity and support. It's amazing.
I know he's trying to be genuine, but whenever he does the prayer hands and says thank you, I always think of,
gee, thanks for the money, dummy.
so Darkside Filbert's telling us he just has to get through July and everything's gonna go back to milk and honey. I find that pretty hard to believe, but anything's possible on the dark side of the internet, I guess.
Right now, we're in the original vest. If we do hit the tips goal for this stream, I will give you guys two options.
Whoa, wowzers, 2 whole fucking options, Phil? The possibilities are endless.
Either I could put on a different vest, like you want us to put on the platinum vest, we'll do that, or I could put on the gunner glasses, since technically we've already hit the tier 1 reward during this event. I could do either, or depending on what you guys want, okay? If we double the tips goal, then I could do both. But again, I'm not really expecting that much. I'm not.
And that's how we're gonna get through July, Phil, through manipulation.
Alright, so what I'd like to do right now is read you this nice message that I got a few months ago.
Because reading it when he got it just wouldn't feel right to him.
Okay, this is a message that blew me away when I got it. It actually made me tear up a bit. Every once in a while someone sends me a nice message like this and it blows me away, and I saved it purposely because I felt this is like a really nice time to show, not, you know, like I said, the 100 vest streak, there was viral popularity behind it. Now, admittedly, I don't think that the vest streak thing is as popular, yet it persists. Meaning there are people out there who like what I do so much they legitimately want to see this continue, and now I feel like this is the right time to read this, okay?
Okay, Phil, whatever you gotta do to justify this in your head.
So, I'm not going to tell you guys the name of the person, or anything like that.
So does that mean we could just come up with our own name? This could be anybody. This could be Jesus. This could be the Prophet Muhammad. This could be Johnny Rambeezy.
I'm just going to read you their message, okay? They said, the first playthrough that I ever watched of yours was your co-op playthrough of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time Reshelled way back when in 2009. Back then I was just 11 years old, and now I'm actually 22.
A little bit of insider baseball here. This guy's around the same age as me. So I'm sorry if I'm having a little bit of a
yikes
moment.
I've been a fan ever since. While I don't have as much time to watch your videos on YouTube or catch your streams on Twitch anymore, I do my best to still support and pop in whenever I can. The reason that I'm sending you this email is very simple. I hope this is an okay way of reaching you, of course it was, is to say thank you. The last decade you've provided me with so many laughs, and those laughs have gotten me through some of the toughest times of my young life. I was an avid user of your original King of Hate forums way back in 2010, and actually I met my now lifelong best friend in the forum chat, who I still talk to on a nearly daily basis to this very day. Without you, that connection would never have been made. I would never have met her.
And this is where I'll be placing my Exit Out trap card, because women on the dark side of the internet are fucking unicorns as it is. So I'm finding it pretty hard to believe that one was on the King of AIDS forums. Besides, if there's any ladies in the audience, we would know, because Phil would try to pick them up in the comments or the mentions.
So absolutely, I must thank you for that as well, and I know she would be thankful as well. You've also been a huge motivational inspiration over the past decade. With all of the unwarranted garbage and harassment that you've been subjected to on a daily basis, you've never given up. A full decade later, through all the turmoil, you're still here doing what you love, and that's incredibly commendable. You taught me that no matter what, you can't ever give up. You can't give in, and you certainly can't let anyone or any group of trolls force you to quit something. Thank you for this lesson. And I'm also happy for you that you've been able to find love with Kat, and I'm glad that you two are able to wed and you're doing well, and I wish you both the absolute best moving forward. I apologize not having much more to offer you than a few kind words, and I feel compelled to reach out to you and to say thank you. Whether you realize it or not, you've made huge waves in the world, and many of them are positive ones.
Can you give us any examples?
The internet focuses, or excuse me, the internet loves to focus on negativity.
Correctamungo, because everybody loves a good dumpster fire.
But you've actually done great things. You've pioneered trends that now dominate YouTube.
Ooh, I have a question. Which trends did he pioneer?
And that's something you should forever wear as a badge of honor, whether the majority of people choose to recognize that or not. We've all made mistakes, and none of us are perfect. But if no one else has ever told you this, despite all, you're a good man, Phil. I appreciate you in every second of your life you shared with us via YouTube, Twitch, etc. over the past decade. Rest assured there are people in the world who know of your name and recognize that you're not a villain.
Phil's not a villain. He's just an incredibly greedy dumbass.
As so many people attempt to make you out to be. I'll always be a fan, I'll always respect you and what you've done, and what you'll know that you'll always be a legend in the world of entertainment to me.
That's a bit of a stretch, but fuck it, it's your moment.
Keep going as long as you can. Above all else, be sure that at the end of the day that you're happy. Love and appreciate you, man. Take care.
Bravo, Filbert. Now, some people are saying the letter is genuine. Some people are saying that he wrote the letter. I really don't give a shit, because we're about to see him cry.
And the reason that I read that to you guys is
because Philip Paul Burnell is so desperate for fucking attention.
because I just want you guys to understand that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has.
Bro, you're a white guy living in America who makes a fuck you stupid amount of money playing video games for the internet. You may be one of the biggest douchebags in gaming. At least you're not homeless. At least you have all your fucking limbs. It's all about perspective, Dave. Try to get some.
And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby.
Correct!
But when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. You know, like all the shit that happened to me.
Like what?
And all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis.
The mental shit of playing video games for the internet?
Sometimes. That it's worth it because there's people out there who got something out of all of this. You know, it wasn't just some dickhead in front of a camera, you know, doing stupid videos. That it actually meant something to people. And that means the world to me. That there's people out there that, you know, for a decade, that they've been watching me and they've been following me and they've been watching my life evolve and how I've become a better person, you know? You know, admittedly, when I started, I did so many stupid things.
And here are just a few of my favorites.
Good, now I'm away from that annoying fucking bitch of a kid who I would have slapped in real fucking life if they talked to me like that. Got him. Thank you, Jeff the Hero, for a 200-bit cheer. He says, I finally made partner on Twitch. I love you, and I hope we get married one day. That's disgusting. Shadow X222, are you a functional retard? I have to ask. Because not only are you banned from my chat, but he goes, I can't believe it. Is this guy faking it? Did you not see full screen? The guy just random super. I just hold back. Whole super hits me. And then it has a network error. You're going to blame me? You're fucking idiot. You're the fucking idiot. Babyman Gaming just cheered. So would you consider using gender-neutral language in the chat in order to offend trans and non-binary folks? Yes. Everyone will be it from now on. I will call everyone it.
Those were the
That, you know, I didn't realize were stupid. And now I've grown and matured. Especially the last 3 to 4 years, I've changed as a person and a content creator, and I realize now, you know, we have things going on in the world right now with Black Lives Matter and stuff, and you look back at the stuff that I've done, I'm like, man, I was an idiot with the stuff that I said and did.
Oh, Dios Mios, woke side Phil has entered the chat.
Not caring about, you know, if anyone was offended or hurt by the stuff that I did, because there was thousands of people watching me, you know, and I actually, now when I get an email like that, all right, it makes me feel like people grew with me. That this whole thing, I've told you guys that this whole thing was a crazy life experiment. That I felt, I never knew that anything that I ever did would have that impact. When I started, it wasn't about that. It was just me having fun, dicking around. I saw Angry Video Game Nerd making videos. I was like, if this guy can do it with no budget, but talent.
You had the zero budget, you just didn't have the talent. Feels bad, man.
Then I can do it too. You know what I mean? And now I feel that over 10 years later, even if there's so many shitheads who hate me, there's at least a body of work on the internet that you guys can watch whenever you want, and you can see my evolution as a person over the last decade.
Now let me ask you a question here, Dave. Who's got a fucking decade to watch that? You fucking idiot.
And that means the world to me to get a message like that. And listen, I'm certainly not trying to downplay people who have been incredibly supportive to me on the streams and everything, but that could be kind of message right there. That makes it all worthwhile. It does. Like that, it touches me.
Well, Cat isn't touching you, so something has to.
And it makes me know that, you know, there are people who get it. That there are people who get it. They understand who I am and what I'm about and why I've done this as long as I have and why I'm still doing it and I'm not going to give up.
Because we all know he can't get a job to save his life.
Doing it, you know. That's cool. That is so meaningful to me to know that there's people out there that it resonates. They get it. They understand that I purposely cannot give up on this, that I want to do it as long as I can, that it means something to me, and the fact that it has meaning to you guys and you understand it, you know. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. That message, I saved that purposely for months until I felt it was the right time.
Dark saved it for the biggest flexing opportunity.
And I hope that you guys, you know, I feel that there's people out there that are like that get it, but they don't want to say anything. Like I said earlier, there's people who are just so afraid of being trolled by the shitheads on the internet.
Big ups on spreading fear to your viewership, Dark.
But understand that none of this, what they say and does matters at all. None of it means a damn thing.
None of it matters, but he's gonna bring it up all the fucking time.
Really makes you think.
So the next time you hear Phil go on another salty troll rant, or say that the detractors ruined his life, just remember it.
But understand that none of this, what they say and does matters at all. None of it means a damn thing.
Keep telling yourself that.
None of it. Because it's all nonsense. It is. It's their own nonsense, their own negative spin to get attention, to create the drama, to do the stupid shit, for their own personal benefit, because they're selfish and they're weak.
I'm confused. Is he talking about trolls or himself?
You know, not a single person of those people who constantly try to bring me down could have ever gone through what I've gone through in the last decade and kept doing it.
Are you sure about that one, Dave?
They couldn't. They would have quit. They would have tapped out and ran away like the little sissies that they are. Because
Coming from the air quotes man, he won't even debate his critics.
they hide behind the anonymity of the internet. That's why they do it.
Fucking matter. It's nobody's fault but your own that your information got out there.
So I really feel, I've told you guys, the whole King of Hate moniker, the reason it came to be is because I felt that when people hated on me, okay, when people hated on me, that was a motivation for me to do better and to persevere. And this message right here is saying, yeah, that's exactly what they got out of it. That no matter what people threw against me, that I don't give up, and it's helped them in the last 10 years to get through shit in their life. That means something. So thank you guys.
We got the snorts and the praying hands at the same time.
I think to myself, what a wonderful
Who stuck with me, thank you, you know what I mean, and supported me so much. I appreciate it so much. It does mean a lot to me, okay? Alright.
Amazing, Phil. You showed that you really cared by rushing through your thank you at the end. Your world's best content creator mug is on its way. After the Hallmark original movie moment was done, Phil moved on to Q&A.
What we're going to do is have some Q&A, where I'm going to allow you guys to just ask some questions. Alright? It actually says it'll be here in about 20 minutes. So there you go. So let's do some Q&A. Alright? Let's have you guys toss some questions out here. And let's talk for a little bit until the food arrives, okay? Let's see what people have to say today, what they want to talk about.
Alright, it looks like this Q&A is just killing time until the burgers get there. Because DSP ordered fast food for a DSP Tries It. Because of fucking course he did.
Habib Gaming says, I cannot wait for the DSP Tries It. Me either. This is something different that I'm excited for sure.
Oh yeah, Phil, we're all looking forward to you eating 2 burgers from Burger King. More on that later.
Spartan King tipped me $5, says, don't ever apologize for showing emotion. It means a lot to us longtime supporters, just as those emails do to you, and I truly feel lucky to be part of the community you've built.
Be skeptical.
Also, you have a unique take on games that very few people have.
Oh yeah, he's got a real unique take on games. His take is bitterly cynical, with a splash of geriatric in there.
Well, thank you, Spartan King. The thing is, you know, not that showing emotion is bad, But obviously, I don't want to get other people who are watching the stream to get emotional too. Especially maybe they're looking to... Some people will turn into a stream like this, and they want all positivity, constant, right? They just want, let's have fun, let's have positivity, positivity. And then when I start tearing up, sometimes it can make people have the emotions that they weren't planning on having or anything. So.
The only person I know who's cried during a Darkside Phil stream is Darkside Phil himself.
Corey M says, do I think the Impossible Burger will taste of salt? I have no clue. I have no idea what this thing will taste like. I'm excited to find out today. Okay? Thank you, Spartan King, for the $5 tip. What are my thoughts on Michael Keaton returning as the Batman? That could be cool. He was, in my opinion, the best film Batman. I'm serious. I think he was the best one. Would I consider a playthrough of Mercenaries 1 or 2? Didn't I play Mercenaries 2? That's what I played. That was one of the original games that I actually played back in the day when I first started on YouTube. One of the videos I made was that Mercenaries 2 was full of bugs, and the video highlighted all the bugs that I came across playing the game. But would I replay them? Maybe, if you guys wanted to see them. Ryan says, DC or Marvel, who's my favorite hero? It was always Marvel, even though I did read some DC and watch some DC stuff, and I actually really like the DC animated series more than anything Marvel ever put out. I always read Marvel comics, and my favorite hero back in the day was Wolverine, because he was the anti-hero.
I'm no expert on cape shit, but isn't Wolverine part of the X-Men, the good guys?
A Reflecting God says, how does it feel knowing your videos may have helped people through their lowest moments? It told you guys, it seriously means the world to me. It does, because to me, I always thought I was just some asshole on the internet.
You still are. A handful of love notes from the Wheelchair Armada isn't gonna fix that.
Putting out funny videos, people maybe enjoyed them or whatever, but it wasn't a big deal. It was just like a guy dicking around. I didn't take any of that seriously. And then over the years, to be told what you did had meaning, it put a smile on my face. It made me feel better. It changed the way I thought about games. It did this, it did that. You know, I never intended that, but that's awesome. And then, you know, now to know that I'm a person who has changed over the years and improved based on your feedback. I've become a better content creator, and now you guys tell me on a daily basis what it's like to hang out, that it's a cool, meaningful thing. You know what I mean?
Who says that?
That's awesome. And it means a lot. Again, I really feel that I would have probably quit at some point.
Oh, Phil, you did, on the inside.
If it weren't for you guys telling me how much it meant. You know, like, it's been rough.
We get it, Dave. It's just been a hard knock life for you.
My life has been torn asunder. Ooh, nobody gives a shit. My personal life has been exposed to the world in ways that I never ever intended. You know, things almost fell apart at the seams. You know?
I mean, the anime known as Darks to Phil isn't over yet. There's still plenty of time for Phil to royally bungle this up.
With the stuff going on. And it was very close to not working out, but I toughed it out, and I'm still here, thank God, but it wasn't easy.
And that's why he expects everybody to shower him with praise. And it's not gonna happen because he's almost a 40-year-old man and this whole act is looking pathetic.
And it's cool that there's people out there who got something out of it, that they feel like their lives have been improved or changed because of what things that I said and did, so thank you for that. Plum Girl cheered and said, through all the ups and downs, I'm sure you considered backup plans to the career.
Nope.
What do you hope to do? Oh, do you hope to do this until retirement? What else would you try if you had to walk away tomorrow? The thing is, the world is incredibly uncertain. It doesn't work like that.
Oh, this is gonna be fucking good.
Buckle up, buckaroo!
I'm serious. Like, I know some people are like, oh, you need to have a backup plan.
Because it's the mature and responsible thing to do.
Or you need to do this, you need to do that. What's funny about all of that is if I had actually done all those things people said I should have done over the years, I probably would be without a job and lost my house and lost everything right now.
Okay.
Because I would have stopped being a streamer, I would have stopped being a YouTuber years ago. I would have went out there and got a brick and mortar job, whether it was an office job, whether it was a retail job, whether it was anything. During the pandemic, I would have lost my job.
Nani?
That's not really a good fucking excuse, Dave. We can't have a plan B because there may be a Chinese death plague afoot.
And I would have been completely fucked over right now. So, who would have predicted that? No one, of course. But it's weird how shit works out. And, you know, I had a plan where I was thinking of transitioning out of doing this within a few years.
Yeah, that was you and Mommy Bernelli's idea, and look how you're breaking her heart. Does she know this is how her boy's making a living by being a reverse stripper?
Now I don't even know if that's such a good idea. It seems to me this is where I belong, and this is one of the best things I can do with my time as long as I can do it. And right now, like I said, the hurdle I have now is these taxes, and if I can get past that hurdle and get it settled in, and now I can start to plan for the future and start to budget, things could get a lot better for me. Now, obviously, you say you can't do this forever.
No, you really can't. Who the hell is gonna watch DSP in the golden years?
I mean, maybe. I agree with you. You know, my rational mind tells me this won't last forever.
Because it won't, Phil. Nothing lasts forever.
At the same time, my rational mind would have got me into a lot of trouble if I had changed and stopped doing all this. You know what I mean? So I don't even know what to do.
You are a grown-ass man and you do not know what to do in your own life. That may just take it for saddest moment of the shitpost, because, get some fucking direction, Phil. Or a spine, or balls.
I don't know what to do in the future. And I don't think we're in a world situation where you can do that. I think everyone is just flying by the seat of their pants and just trying to do best for themselves, and there's no right or wrong to what you want to do with yourself for your future at this point, because all those plans that we used to think were well established, when the coronavirus hit, they all went out the fucking window, right?
Okay, but guess what? The world has to keep going, Phil. The world just can't throw its arms up and go, oh, the Wuhan Weezer's afoot, so we can't do shit. We all gotta keep moving forward. You as well.
So if you guys have any more questions here you'd like to ask before I prepare?
God, I hope not. This Q&A has already been too much of an emotional roller coaster as it is.
By all means do. Let's answer a couple more questions.
Good idea, Phil. Staring at the chat creepily always helps.
Hollywood Joy says he actually agrees. He thinks maybe Last of Us 2 is another Last Jedi. And even the writing for Joel is bad, and I agree there too. I agree there too.
You boys know what's better than DSP bitching about The Last of Us Part 2? DSP eating gross-ass fast food for the camera.
The moment has arrived.
The moment that you start taking your life seriously? Because that hasn't happened yet, and I don't think it's gonna happen for a very long time.
It's time for a new DSP Tries It.
Because the last dipshit Phil Tries It went so well for you.
I know you guys get excited for DSP Tries It because I rarely do it.
I wonder why he doesn't do DSP Tries It very often.
We got another very special Vest event going on today.
We know.
And today I'm going to do something unprecedented, something I have never done in the 10 plus years of DSP Tries It. Alright? Today, we are going to do a side-by-side taste test comparison. Two burgers from Burger King. One is a real Whopper, and one is the Impossible Whopper.
And both are incredibly disgusting, but you don't care, you're gonna chow down on fucking camera. If Phil keeps this up, he's gonna turn into this guy. In just a few more of these Vest events.
Now, to clarify, I have never had the Impossible Whopper ever before.
Okay, do you want a fucking medal?
I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know if it actually tastes like a real Whopper or not. I have no clue. Okay? Also, I love the real Whopper.
Let's take about 20% off for up there, all right?
Okay? I absolutely love the real Whopper a lot.
Gee fucking Willikers, Dave, it sounds like you love the sandwich more than you love your wife.
So, people have been asking me to try the Impossible Whopper for a while. It came out, what was it, like a year and a half ago or something like that? They've been asking me to do it, and I said, I don't do DSP Tries It anymore. Sorry, guys, I don't eat fast food.
And now you can because people are giving you money to play dress up? Okay, dude.
But, since we've been doing these Vest celebrations, and since you guys are so supportive, I decided I would do a DSP Tries It, and you guys said, we gotta do this, man. This is something that we've wanted you to do for the longest time.
Yup, everybody in chat has just been clamoring for Phil to take 2 burgers and jam them down his fucking gullet. Because that's what people want to see from a lifelong gamer.
By the way, oh my god, they smell good. Oh, I'm so hungry too. They both smell great.
I reckon they do, Dark, but did you really have to jam your fucking nose into the bun like that?
Now, let's talk the Whopper. It's a big burger from Burger King. It's a lot of meat.
Don't say it like that.
It's one of my favorite burgers of all time. It's flame broiled instead of being fried, so it's a lot less greasy than other burgers that you would get at a fast food place, and it has a cool char flavor to it because it's made on a grill. So it actually has, in my opinion, more flavor than a lot of other burgers you would get out there. Certainly if you're doing a head-to-head competition between like Burger King and McDonald's, I would eat Burger King 10 times out of 10. It's that good.
Well, geez, man, if you love the Whopper so much, why don't you fucking marry it? Oh, Whopper wife.
Now, looking at these 2 Whoppers, okay, just the look of the 2, they look almost identical when you're looking at them, right?
Almost like they came out of the same fast food joint.
They have the same grill marks. If you look, both Whoppers have like grill marks on them, okay? So in that case, that's really not a way to discern them between the 2.
Well, do you have any other bright ideas on how to distinguish the burgers?
Smelling it, smells exactly as I expect a Whopper to smell. I smell the condiments, like the tanginess of the ketchup. I smell some of the onion. I smell a little bit of the charred meat. Smelling the one that I suspect is the Impossible Whopper. It smells the same. They actually smell exactly the same. Okay, they do. They smell exactly the same to me.
Well, it looks like there's only one more thing Dark can try. Shoving the burgers down his face hole.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's take a bite of the real Whopper. That I think is the real Whopper. Not confirmed. Let's take a bite of the one that I think is the real Whopper. And then I'm going to take a bite of the supposed Impossible Whopper. And we're going to go from there. Well, Sparking King just tipped $10. He says, before you bite the burgers, put on Gunner glasses. Oh my god. Alright, well, we did hit the Vest goal for today. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate that. There we go. Ah. Shit. Thank you very much. We're now at Vest Streak 151. Awesome. Alright, you guys want me to put on the glasses? You don't want me to switch vests?
Hell yeah, we want the Gunner glasses. We want Dark Senior Citizen Side Phil out and about.
Because it was either going to be switched to the Platinum Vest or put on the glasses. I guess people want the glasses. I don't know how I'm supposed to eat this with glasses on.
He's an ass. And he's dumb. He's a dumbass.
Okay. Alright. Here we go.
What's so funny?
It's actually a lot easier to wear these because I'm not wearing headphones today. I was thinking, oh no, it's going to interfere because it's actually annoying to wear these when I have the headphones on.
Never stop bitching.
I'm not playing games today, so it's actually not that big of a deal. Okay. So, first, like I said, this is the one I suspect is the real Whopper. Wait, is it?
Come on, dumbass Side Phil, how can you get so confused? There's only 2 of them. They also probably don't have weird-ass spider legs, so I reckon they didn't swap spots while you weren't looking.
This is the one I suspect is the real Whopper. Let's take a bite. Okay. It's tasty. A little disappointing because it's cool. It's cold. I had it delivered.
How could this happen to me?
Ho ho, lesson learned, dumbass. Next time you do one of these DSP tries-its, less talking, more eating.
I didn't drive to Burger King to get it fresh, so it probably was made like a half an hour ago. So obviously it's cold. But the flavor's gone. In fact, look. That's what it looks like, a clean bite, right? You can see all the... What do they call that when you dissect something? You see it down the middle?
Don't worry, someone in chat will tell you in a couple seconds.
I forget what they call those when you can see all the layers. but it was quite good. I tasted more. You taste more of the bun and the condiments and the veggies when you first bite it. Cross section. That's what it's called. A cross section. You can see like a cross section of the burger just by biting it like that, right? It's good. Although admittedly, the burger flavor is kind of light. You get a little more of the aftertaste. You get like a char aftertaste in your mouth from it. Okay? So I suspect that's the regular burger. Let's now take a bite of what I suspect is the Impossible Whopper. Okay. There's the cross section of that after the bite.
Fucking nasty. No one wants to see the food you bit into.
Alright. I'm gonna be honest.
Hard to believe.
It doesn't taste like the regular Whopper. It really doesn't, actually. It tastes different. I would say it does have a char flavor to it.
Almost like it came off a fucking grill.
But it doesn't necessarily taste like meat. It doesn't. It's good. I actually like the flavor of it. I'm gonna take another bite. It's not bad. I would say, hold on. There you go. I would say, man, it's hard to tell.
It probably is for you because you're a fucking dumbass. But let's keep the mystery going.
Here's what I actually want to do. I want to take a little piece of just the burger itself and eat it just without the condiments. I just want to break a piece off. Okay? Doesn't smell like a burger. It's got a unique smell, but I don't know what... I actually don't know what that smells like. You don't get... There's no... How can I best say this?
You've been talking on the internet for over a decade. I hope you find the right way to articulate yourself.
There's no savoriness to that burger. When you eat a burger, you get a savory flavor. You know what I mean? Like that meat is packed with nutrients. That meat is packed with let's admit it, fat.
That's right.
And I don't get that out of that burger. I get more like it has a little bit of flavor to it, but I can't even put my finger on what it does taste like. But it certainly doesn't taste like the meat from this Whopper. In fact, I'm going to do exactly the same thing here. I'm going to rip a piece off of this Whopper just to taste it, right? And compare it. See? I smell that. I smell meat. I smell char. It seems like it's dense, right? I would definitely... The consistency of the real Whopper is more dense and actually more chewy than the Impossible Whopper. The Impossible Whopper is a little bit more airy, I would say. And lighter. Maybe that's a good thing if you're looking to eat something that's not real meat and it's a lighter eat, right? Maybe that's a good thing.
What the fuck is a lighter eat? There's another one for the book of weird DSP sayings. Filbert continued to scarf down the burgers. And now it is review o'clock.
Alright. So here's the deal. I can tell you right now, the Impossible Whopper, it's lighter than the regular Whopper. It's not as dense whatsoever, and it doesn't really have a meat flavor to it. It still tastes good. It's got good herbs and spices in it. The flavor complements the veggies and the condiments that are on the burger itself. But it doesn't taste like a normal Whopper to me. I guess the thing that's saying closest is that because it has a char flavor to it, okay. But it definitely doesn't taste like real meat to me.
Maybe because it's not real meat.
Especially when you're eating it, you feel it's lighter in your mouth. It doesn't feel like real meat. It doesn't necessarily have that savory flavor of a real burger. Price-wise, usually you can get a regular Whopper for various different price points. I've seen it for as cheap as $2.50 because they do 2 for $5 deals. I've seen it for as expensive as like almost $6.
Really breaking the bank of Filbert Paul Burnell there with those prices.
Okay, the Impossible Whopper sells for between $5 and $6. Okay, so it's roughly in line with the price of the Whopper, actually usually a little bit more expensive. So you're gonna pay a little bit of a premium price to get the Impossible Whopper. If you are, if you just don't eat meat and you want to eat at Burger King, your friends are eating at Burger King, you can get this, and it kind of tastes like a burger, not dead on, kind of tastes like a burger, and it actually tastes good. It's definitely a good sandwich. Is it a good burger? Probably not. You don't get the flavor of meat. You don't get the savoriness of the meat. For that, you're going to want to go with the real Whopper, of course. But it's not bad. I definitely think it's expensive.
Aw, that's too bad, Moneybags.
I think that the regular Whopper, for the value you get in the burger, should be around maybe $3 to $4 tops. Although today they charge like $5 or $6.
Because you gotta make a profit. You of all people should fucking know that.
The Impossible Whopper is not worth $6. It's just not, okay?
Phil has a legit business degree, right? It's nothing he got like done online or on the back of a cereal box. Because if that's not the case, we're really putting that business education to good use.
Especially because it's not as dense as the other Whopper. You may end up not even be as filled after you eat it as a regular Whopper. So I'm gonna say probably overpriced for what it is.
You can say the same exact thing about your content.
Not surprising. There's a big health food craze and everything, and people are trying to cut calories and whatever. It's definitely not worth $6+ but all things considered, all right, all things considered, I would probably give the Impossible Whopper maybe a 3 out of 5. Okay, it's good, it's not great, it's not bad, it's certainly better than other things I've had.
So just like most things regarding DSP, it's mediocre.
I've had some veggie burgers that tasted purely like vegetables. This doesn't taste like vegetables, but it doesn't taste like meat either. It's the closest kind of burger replacement that I've ever had to a real burger, but it certainly doesn't taste like a burger. So if that's what you're going for, you're probably going to be disappointed. I don't think anyone would go to Burger King, accidentally order the Impossible Whopper instead of the regular Whopper, eat it, and be like, wow, it tastes just like a real Whopper. It doesn't, but it's still good. I would order this if I were looking for a meat alternative. Me, I have issues eating a lot of red meat.
Why do you have a lot of issues eating red meat, Phil? Why? My name is Timmy and I am new to the dark side of the internet. Why the hell can't Phil eat red meat? I must know.
If I was like a day I don't want to eat red meat today, I would order this at Burger King. It doesn't taste bad to me at all. I just think it's too expensive. Okay?
You think most things are too expensive. You're used to getting everything fucking handed to you for free.
So that's my rating. By the way, the regular Whopper, I really like it. I would probably give the regular Whopper like a 3.5 or 4 out of 5. I think it's one of the better fast food burgers out there. Obviously, it's not as good as something freshly made like Five Guys or Habit Burger. Habit Burger's a step up from this, okay? But for a fast food quickie burger, this is pretty damn good. I like the Whopper better than anything you would get at like McDonald's or something like that, okay?
Again, boys, hashtag Whopper wife. Let's make it happen.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed this.
I did not. This was incredibly stupid and a massive waste of everyone's time. On the other hand, it was pretty meme-tastic. But we're moving on.
I got a special guest here in the office with me for Vestfest 2.0. I wonder who this guest could be.
OMG, big ups my guy on finally letting Kat back into the office.
Who is it? Who is it? Oh my god. A wild cat has found his way into my house. I don't know who this is. How could you? How could you? I have this ribbon toy that I like to wiggle in front of myself for no reason, and somehow it has attracted a wild creature into the house.
How about you treat your audience like a bunch of fucking adults and say your cat's gonna hang out with you? Are you boys laughing? Because my sides have split open and I'm bleeding to death. Oh, woe is me. I'm just kidding. I'm not bleeding to death. But I can fantasize about it until this is all over.
We tried to run with it. You tried to run with it. Come on up here, buddy. Yeah, come get it. Haha. He likes to play. I guess I should aim the camera down. You guys can't see very well, can you? All right, hold on. It's Jasper playtime.
How exciting.
Everyone misses Jasper, all right?
Yeah, because Jasper's the most likable thing in that fucking household.
So First of all, I got good news.
You found Jasper's claws?
Guys, in regards to Jasper, because I know many of you miss Jasper on the streams. You say, where's Jasper all the time? Why isn't Jasper on the streams? I don't understand why Jasper can't be on the stream.
Because Dark already made the cash from the cat scam.
Alright. Well, it's because the past couple of months, he's pinned this down now. He won't let me get it back. The past couple of months, I've had the air conditioner running in the office. Right, buddy? Right? Had the air conditioner running in the office. And with that, I have to leave the door closed, or else there's no point. The air conditioning escapes the office. Okay? Well, the good news is, it is getting warmer here in Washington State. This weekend, we had a bunch of days, this past weekend, that were at 80 degrees. In fact, my day off this week was super hot, okay? So I installed the other air conditioning in the house. I installed the other air conditioning in the house, and now, some nights, I'm going to have it on, and therefore the door will be open, and Jasper will be able to come into the office. Okay?
Hooray. Then for the next what felt like fucking forever, Phil played with his cat, not the woman, the animal.
And then Filippo tipped me $1 saying about visiting, am I going to be visiting Animal Crossing Islands? I have no idea. What I'd like to do is maybe do a little bit more Q&A with you guys. We got a little over an hour left on the stream, so I'd like to do a little bit more Q&A because we didn't get to too much earlier. And then, like I said, I definitely want to maybe watch back some more music videos and do some commentary and stuff on that. If you want to, we'll see here. But we're not at that point yet.
Mr. Lifelong Gamer would rather do anything else during his Vestfest than play fucking video games. Or at least he definitely doesn't want to go to other people's islands.
Stuff, cheers. Since we did music videos last night, can we visit islands instead? Again, I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe he's afraid that there might be some troll shit there.
Did I ever try the burgers from Five Guys? I already said yes. Five Guys burgers are insanely good. They're freshly made. They only put on it what you order. You can custom order different condiments and things for it. Incredibly, tasty, flavorful burgers. I love Five Guys. And also Habit Burger is another one. They're flame broiled. Instead of frying on the fryer, they do flame broiled just like Burger King. And I'd say they're a step up from Burger King, how good they are. Thank you, VG Stuff, for a gifted sub to Sasha Gray. I'm sure Sasha Gray appreciates that. Thank you, VG Stuff. D-Man11 Cheers says, for your burgers, do you prefer a single or double patty burger? In reality, I do prefer a single. I would rather have a single burger where the burger's a little bit bigger than a double burger. Alright? Double burger, I don't see the added value. Ow, 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 Jasper. Watch it.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
Haha, amazing, Jasper. Perfection. 10 out of 10.
Stabbing me with his foot. Ouch. Careful there, buddy. I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing shorts here today, buddy. Jeez.
Well, retard, did we learn a fucking lesson? Maybe try putting on real pants for your job.
So anyway, Jasper has left the building. Jasper just left the office. He must be bored.
That, or you want to throw him out because he clawed up your legs.
Ow, 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 Jasper. Watch it. So we'll say goodbye to Jasper. Thank you, Jasper, for joining us. Thank you. He's looking at me. Thank you very much for joining us, buddy. I appreciate it. Everyone really liked watching you, buddy. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay? He's a nut.
I'm not a children's entertainer.
he likes, I told you. That's how my cat is. That's how Jasper is. He's interested in something for a short period of time, and then eventually he's on to the next. He's bored. So I could never set up a kitty cam in the house. I have no idea where he's going to be. He could be anywhere in the house because that's how he is. He doesn't just stay stationary. Like some cats are lap cats or lounging cats, and you know where you can find them all the time. I never have any idea where Jasper is. I always have to go look for him because he's always up to something,
Well, one of you has to do something interesting in that fucking house, and it's not going to be your wife, and it's not going to be you, so it might as well be your damn cat.
Sorry guys, I got to ban a few people here.
Welcome to Band World, buddy.
See, here's the thing, like someone like Darksea DeFeel.
Yes, I can use all the Andy Dick memes.
So, Darksea, D-A-R-K-S-Y. Darksea. One word, D-E-P-H-I-L, like Phil.
His name is a meme that apparently detractors made a negative meme, even though I don't know how it was. It didn't ever seem like a negative meme to me to begin with. The guy today was cheering, trying to get my attention and trying to basically get me to either get angry or say something that he thought he could use to make me look bad. Didn't work.
Who needs that when you make yourself look bad on your own?
So now he's putting the N-word in stream chat. Wow. You know, you okay. You won only because you had to completely see that I wasn't going to take any bait from you, your dumb ass. You cheered, you paid me for your bad behavior. And then you finally got the ban you were looking for all day by using a racial slur in the stream chat. You are the epitome of a dumb fuck. Like, your brain is fucking the size of a walnut, much like the Stegosaurus that we saw in the flashback in The Last of Us Part 2.
Ooh, real sick burn, Filbert. You fucking got him.
You are a actual waste of space.
The dude fucked with you on a live stream. You don't know him outside of that. Who are you to judge him as a waste of space or not?
Congratulations. Okay.
Congrats, Dave. You made yourself look like a huge fucking douchebag for no reason. You could've just banned him and moved on. And what did the great and powerful DSP do after sending a man to ban world?
Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing.
Are you actually gonna say something, or are you just gonna dead air there like a bitch?
Yes, Joe, you did miss the Impossible Whopper. DSP tries it, but I will upload that later to DSP Gaming once the stream is over. Don't worry, it'll be... Actually, I'll probably upload that over on the King Hate Vlogs, the vlogging channel.
Oh, are we just gonna move on and forget the wannabe tough guy speech actually happened? I can live with that.
We are gonna have a subscriber goal again here on the channel.
As you always do, gotta stack them shekels.
What will it be? I don't know yet, because the subs keep going up and down, so I haven't decided yet. We're gonna set up a subscriber goal for the month of July, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the return of the Viewer's Choice playthrough. This is very exciting stuff, guys. Why are we doing a return of a Viewer's Choice playthrough?
Because you have no better ideas?
Because I'm currently doing Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'm doing SpongeBob. SpongeBob hopefully will be done sooner rather than later. Fire Emblem, we're about a third of the way through, and will continue throughout the summer. But it's perfect time if we hit a sub goal in July. People can nominate and vote, and then by, say, August, we can have the next Viewer's Choice game lined up for our, oh my god. What was I saying about the Impossible Whopper not causing indigestion? Oh, hold on a second. Okay.
Darks to Phil, the king of quality content.
So, we can have another game lined up for a fun playthrough to balance with everything else. In fact, if you guys are not aware, at least as of right now, okay, August is incredibly slow for games.
Hey dipshit, that's usually how it is. That's why a bunch of good indie shit comes out in August.
Unlike June and July, which have been pretty packed with interesting stuff. You know, July's gonna have 4 games. August, I think, has next to nothing. So that would be a very good opportunity for us to start up like a new Viewer's Choice playthrough or something like that, okay?
Or you can always broaden your horizons and try something new. That's also a good idea. But Phil's not gonna do that. He's gonna let his audience come up with the idea instead.
Okay.
Just another reminder that Phil Burnell is not a children's entertainer.
That Not a Mouse cheered. He says, there was a stream where you said there were no mods. When a few of us were here, the jokers you met were knowledgeable mods. Oh, okay. I think I remember that now. Was that last week? It was weird because you guys were all here, and then all of a sudden, people were in the stream chat saying, there's no mods on the stream. Haha, we can do whatever we want. And that's why I thought there were no mods. I thought you guys had left. And then when I came back, I was like, okay, here's a troll. I banned one. I was like, sorry guys, I guess there's no mods on the stream. And then you all perked up. You're like, no, we're here. I was like, oh, I guess it was just the troll had showed up out of nowhere. And people were just saying that to troll that there were no mods or something. I don't know. Okay.
Nice trying to act cool while you explain that you got bamboozled.
An anonymous $5 tipper says, I don't know if you're taking questions. I am.
Besides eating burgers and playing with our pussy, it's all we're doing.
He said, I'm wondering, looking back over the years, what do you feel are your best and worst moments since making content? And happy Vestival. Thank you.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
You know, the worst moments, sadly, are the ones where, you know, I feel I was really stupid with stuff that I said and did on streams.
Are you going to give some examples? Because if not, I can always provide them.
Alright, the very first item I'm giving away is Deus Ex Human Revolution's Collector's Edition content. So let me show you what exactly that is. This is Deus Ex Human Revolution Collector's Edition. Comes with this very nifty collector's box on the inside. Comes with a few things. First of all, Collector's Edition packaging. As you open that up, you're going to see The game's gone because I traded it in years ago. Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money back for what I'm doing.
Yeah, I bet you've had enough of it. You got embarrassed in this one, and then the previous one, and the one before that. You're looking for one that doesn't make you look like shit.
I just want to make sure that Leanna's awake. She's not been feeling too well. I want to make sure she's awake because she has to start making dinner. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did he just say his girlfriend's sick, but he's got to go wake her up to make sure she can cook his fat-ass dinner? Holy shit, what an irredeemable piece of crap.
I didn't get enough back information to properly answer a question on, say, Ask the King or something, and instead I just talked out of my ass.
Nothing has changed.
And may have actually said something that either irked people the wrong way, you know, makes people feel the wrong way about me because I said something dumb and uneducated, or maybe I insulted groups of people. I do regret, like, looking back at commentary and things that I did. Making Nazi jokes is not funny. You know, the racial humor I used to do every once in a while, generalized, but I used to do it all the time. Oh my God, don't even get me started on the sexualized humor. That was like every other word out of my mouth at some points back in my early career. You know, I look back at all that shit now and I cringe. I absolutely say, man, that's terrible.
If you find that shit so horrible, then why do you do retrospectives where you look back on it?
But it was different back then, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know any better. I was stupid.
You really can't call yourself stupid when you were doing it in your fucking late 20s. It wasn't like you were some 16-year-old kid just trying to be an edgelord. You were a grown-ass man when you said all that shit, and you're a grown-ass man now.
That's the kind of stuff I look back on and I'm like, damn, you know, that really sucks. Those moments suck. Those moments where I either lost control of my temper and I said something really stupid, or I uneducatedly said something really stupid. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but this happens with every playthrough I've ever done. People lose interest. They have such ADHD that they can't hold interest. Because those are the things that they're there on the internet forever. They're immortalized. I said them. I did them. There they are. You could watch it back ad nauseum. You know, and I own it, and I apologize for those things, but that sucks that I have a legacy where there's gonna be people who are always gonna just nitpick those fucking moments, you know what I mean?
Can we really call it nitpicking when there's a lot of fucking moments to pick from?
The best things I've ever did? I don't know if you can categorize a best thing.
With Phil's overbloated ego, I reckon he'll find at least one thing he liked.
Because I've enjoyed so many things I've done over the years. When I used to do co-op with my friends.
But what happened to all your friends, Filbert? Oh yeah, you started to use them and they stopped hanging out with you.
That was amazing. That was an organic, cool thing where those playthroughs are something unique that I'll probably never ever be able to do ever again. Some of the playthroughs that I've done playing a game cold turkey for the first time ever, not having any prerequisite knowledge of a game and going in and seeing something, wow, first time reaction, shocked. The Dark Souls moment, I'm really getting this, I'm getting the hang of this. I walk right off the cliff and die immediately. You see what I mean? Like, those are like key moments in my history that I think some people are gonna be like, wow, those are always gonna be synonymous with the amazing stuff that Phil put out over the years. And I agree.
I don't mean to break your heart, Phil, but I think most people are still gonna know you as the guy who jacked off on stream. I know you want to talk up the legacy and all that jazz, but that's what the internet knows you for. You've tried to bend the will of the internet, and in return it has been to you.
But I don't really think it's someone like me. It's not on me to judge that stuff.
But it is interesting to see what the creator thinks of their own creations. That's why people enjoy seeing behind the scenes on movies, or developer interviews for video games.
You know what I mean? Okay. It's not on me to make a judgment about that stuff. It's you guys. You're the viewers. You're the people who watch and digest the content. I'm just the guy who makes it. And a lot of the times, the things that I've done that were good and bad were just lucky or unlucky. It wasn't me planning. It was just, you know, most of the content I make is not planned. It's impromptu stuff.
Trust me, it fucking shows.
That just happens out of nowhere and ends up being good or bad. So it's hard to tell what's going to be good or bad on a daily basis. Certainly every day when I come here on stream, I want to make good content for you guys. I know it doesn't always happen. I know sometimes it's boring. Sometimes I'm in a bad mood.
That's most of the time on the dark side of the internet.
Or, you know, for whatever reason, sometimes it's not as good as it could be. I'm still striving every day to improve and become better as a content creator.
And yet, it feels like you plateaued years ago.
But it's really up to you to make that judgment, not me. You know what I'm saying?
Even in the tiniest of ways, Phil shifts the blame to his audience. It's depressing and incredible all at the same time.
Oh my god, here we go again. Can a moderator please take care of that so I don't have to lean and manual ban this person? It's pretty obvious if you look at the stream chat. It's scrolling off right now. If you can take a look, thank you.
Are you too fucking lazy, Phil, that you can't even send a man to Band World? Quality streamer here, I tell you what.
Why did I stop making KO Gaming content?
Excellent question, because edited content was too much fucking work for DSP to handle. He would rather be lazy and beg for money, instead of making content that people actually give a damn about.
2 reasons. First of all, in late 2016, it was 2016, things got really busy with new releases, okay? The way that it was working when I was actively making edited videos on KO Gaming was during the daytime I would do a 4-hour gameplay stream, upload it. At night I would edit content for KO Gaming. I would do voiceover work, editing work, all that kind of stuff at night, okay? So it was a split. Now I was doing way less gameplay, but I was doing more edited videos and people liked the edited videos. They appreciate it. I was doing montages, countdown. Welcome back, everyone, to my Game of the Year Awards of 2016 countdown. Special events, plus really highly edited game reviews, okay? And the weapons are basically 3 primary types. Excuse me, there's 4 primary types. There's the quick one-handed sword, where you just do quick swipes like this. There's 2-handed heavy weapons where you swing for more damage, but they go a lot slower. You've got the spears, which is just a very quick piercing attack, but you attack more quickly than the other weapons. And then you've got the bow and arrow. Now, there are other weapons in the game. For example, you have a boomerang that you can throw, but it really isn't utilized too well in this game. And in fact, a lot of those long-standing things that you've used in Zelda games that I mentioned, like the hook shot, the hammer, don't even exist in this game. It's pretty much just those weapon types that I mentioned. What's really going on? And as Prey progresses, you actually find out that you're in this space station and that you're already up there and it's already been overrun with all kinds of creepy creatures, and now it's up to you to find out what happened to the humans, what's really going on, why on earth you woke up in this kind of a dream where it looked like you were in an apartment, and that is the underlying mystery of Prey. And in all the time that I've made videos, over 50,000 videos for YouTube, today, unfortunately, is the very first day that I have to tell you I have played the worst game I have ever played in my life.
Boring.
And the channel was doing well. The channel was getting good viewership. Some of the videos got massive traction. One of them got over 1 million views, right? And some were getting hundreds of thousands of views. I was very pleased with how the channel was doing. But as the year progressed, I got very busy playing all the new releases at the end of the year. And I said, damn, I really don't have time to put out the high quality content I would like to on KO Gaming. I don't want to put out subpar reviews. Now people are used to the high quality reviews. I don't want to put out subpar content.
Instead, you jumped a few steps ahead and now you just make piss poor content.
I would rather wait till I have more time. So actually it was early 2017 where I had more time to start doing these videos again. And so I go back to KO Gaming to say, okay, I'm going to potentially start uploading there again. And guess what? YouTube demonetized all of the videos there. I'm not talking like 1 or 2. Like, they went through and said, demonetize, 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 demonetize. No reasoning was provided whatsoever at all. They just did it in a big swipe. Okay? So I'm like, that's ridiculous. Let me do a test. So I took a few videos that I wanted to upload to KO Gaming to see what would happen. And I took a video that was highly edited, all right? I put tags, thumbnails, everything. Went to upload it. It was demonetized before it went live. I was like, wow, did YouTube's algorithm actually genuinely run here? Catch something in the video it doesn't like and demonetize the video. Well, let me try something different. I took like just raw content. No swearing, nothing. Just raw gameplay content. I didn't add tags. I didn't add a description. I just uploaded a raw gameplay video to this channel. That got demonetized immediately. And I said, you know what happened? They blacklisted the channel. For some reason, something happened with KO Gaming that YouTube felt that the content on there was not advertiser friendly, and they blacklisted the channel. Now, what? I have no idea, because if you actually watch the content I put out on KO Gaming, it was all highly edited, very little adult content, very little swearing. There was no raw gameplay. It was me doing highly edited game reviews and countdowns that were meant to be more commonly digestible to the common viewer, rather than people watching me get angry at a game and swear at the top of my lungs over on DSP Gaming where the raw gameplay was.
Phil wanted to turn himself into Dark Side Watch Mojo in a sad, desperate attempt to chase them internet pennies. Feels bad, man.
So what happened? I have no idea. And there was absolutely no one to contact at YouTube to talk about it. They had no one who would, they had a contact. I would talk to them and they'd be like, well, here's the criteria you should use to make sure your video doesn't get demonetized. I'm like, my video doesn't have any of those criteria. There's no excessive swearing. There's no sexual content. There's no gruesome content. It's an edited game review. Have you, like, why don't you take a look at the video, right? And they were like, well, we don't have the ability to actually determine why a video got flagged. All we can do is tell you why it might get flagged. I was like, you've got to be joking me. So at that point, I gave up.
Now that's the dark side Phil I know.
I completely gave up. Now, if I remember correctly, I think it was 2018. It might have been 2017, but I think it was 2018 when temporarily DSP Gaming got screwed over. I wasn't able to make any money on DSP Gaming because of ads, and I went back to KO Gaming and I started uploading content there, gameplay footage, raw gameplay footage, and that footage was getting ads again. So what it sounds to me like is that YouTube fucked up.
Just like they always do, according to Phil.
Something happened in late 2016 into 2017. They flagged the video, they flagged the KO Gaming channel and said, demonetize everything. At some point, maybe they realized their mistake and they raised the restriction. The problem was that by the time that they did that, it was too late. I had already adapted from being a content creator who did YouTube-style content to a full-time streamer. I had to. I couldn't make money on KO Gaming anymore.
You didn't have to become a streamer, Phil. There are other jobs out there in the world besides playing video games for the internet.
So I had to become a full-time streamer to survive, and because of that, even though KO Gaming could be monetized again, I said, what's the point of making any edited content for YouTube? At any moment, YouTube could just decide again that it's not advertiser friendly and turn off my ads and fuck me over. In addition to that, YouTube ad revenue has ridiculously plummeted, okay? You know, we're talking at one point, it was exorbitant amount of money, to a good amount of money, to a decent amount of money, to a reasonable amount of money, to like, you make nothing on anything. You know, it's pennies in a bucket, basically. No one can really make a living on YouTube unless you're getting 1 million views on every video. So, you know, at one point, potentially in 2016, I put 2-3 nights of work into putting out an edited video. It goes viral and makes me thousands of dollars, right?
Moral of the story, Phil, hard work pays off.
Today, I could literally do exactly the same thing, put out the same video, go viral, and make $70 for the same work. So why do that? Well, I mean, what kind of a content creator or a businessman would I be if I stupidly wasted time on that shit?
Someone who put a lot of work into his content and may get a little respect for it. But no, DSP, gotta take the easy way out.
I don't like that business model anymore. YouTube is falling apart at the seams, and I don't like that business model.
On the dark side of the internet, we like the business model known as begging.
When I'm on Twitch, as long as I'm putting out content that you guys find enjoyable and digestible, you guys support me via crowdfunding.
Begging and manipulation. Sorry about that cough, boys. I think something's going around.
And I don't have to worry about, oh, on the back end it gets demonetized. Oh, on the back end this. Oh, not controllable. You put out quality content, but fuck you anyway, Phil, because YouTube says fuck you and screwed everything up. And now I can't pay my bills and make a living.
That's why most people who put out edited content have a Patreon, or a way to support them directly. You know, that thing you get $3.50 for every month, and do basically fuck all with it?
Fuck that. I'm gonna do content that's based on you guys, the viewers, liking it.
And handing him that money.
And supporting the content. The crowdfunding is 1,000,000% the wave of the future.
You don't really do crowdfunding. In crowdfunding, people put in money to get something out of it. In your case, you just cry, give me money, and then idiots give you the money. That's not really crowdfunding, that's called grifting.
For internet content creators, if anyone tells you different, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and more than likely it's because they're currently rolling in money like I used to be. I used to be there. I used to be one of the top guys on YouTube, loving it. Oh my god. But once that money starts to dry up, when you're not the golden boy on YouTube anymore and everything dries up.
Most of those big content creators are smart enough to diversify their incomes, so if Susan cuts them off, they still have a way to make a living. That's not e-begging.
You know, they're all going to be in the same position. YouTube is not a good place to make a living. It's not. You have to diversify and do other content or have a different revenue stream, whether that's sponsorships, whether that's selling merch, you know, whether it is crowdfunding on your own streams or whatever. You can't just make YouTube videos anymore and expect that it's going to be viable. The business model isn't sound. It's just not. Okay?
That's a pretty hot take from one of the biggest failures on the platform.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, in adjournment.
Because this is a courtroom all of a sudden, not a sad middle-aged man's hovel.
Of Vestfest 2.0. Thanks for hanging with me today. I hope you guys had fun. You know, we did a bunch of different stuff. We had different topics to discuss. We had some cool interaction. You got to see Jasper. We had a live DSP tries. It was a good episode, in my opinion. Okay, or a good celebration.
Righto, Filbert. It was a celebration to rival Mardi Gras.
First of all, thank you for now 151 straight streams of support keeping the Vest streak alive.
Ka-ching.
I've told you this before. If it ends, and when it ends, because it is eventually going to end, I'm okay with it because you guys have been so damn supportive. But if
I come close to not getting my tips goal, then I'm gonna guilt trip you guys until I get it. Sounds good?
If anything, during this stream, some of the things people have said, the fact that they find me as an inspiration, that I fight through the adversity, that I say fuck it to the trolls.
Do you? Because usually when you bring up the trolls, it's to cry about them. It's not really sticking it to them, that's making them laugh even harder.
And I keep going. That underdog mentality is the reason why people keep supporting me. I get it. I get why you guys don't want the streak to end. I understand. That's why I go along with it. I'll wear a silly vest for you guys, and I'll keep persevering and pushing forward and trying to keep stuff going for you guys, because I appreciate that you like what I'm doing and you see what I'm all about as a person.
A man who's all about money and the easiest ways to get it.
And that somehow inspires people. That's amazing to me. That makes me motivated to want to keep going, okay? So thanks for 151 and going. Now, if we hit 200, which would be about another month, it would be about late July, all right? Then I absolutely promise you I have something in the works for that stream that I want to do for sure. You know, I know this stream, it sucked. I didn't have a new vest for you guys. You guys are disappointed. I will have something new for you at the 200. I guarantee you. I'll make sure ahead of time, way ahead of time, that I got something lined up.
For how much money that'd be accumulated, you fucking better.
But that's when it will be. If we do another vest celebration, it will be at 200, okay? But I don't know if we're going to make it. I'll be very honest with all of you. I'm very apprehensive that we will make it.
And the manipulation game continues.
Because if you've taken a look at the last several weeks, there's been many streams where we were way down to the wire and almost didn't hit the streak, and then one generous individual would show up. I'm going to need your guys' help. I really am. To make it happen, but I don't think that's going to, I don't think that's going to continue to happen. I think that we're actually going to have a situation where it's probably going to start slowing down. I would be legitimately surprised if we hit 200. I want it to happen. I don't want to be like a naysayer or you know, someone who's been trying to bring down everyone's fun.
But it's part of the scam, Phil. If you sit there and say,
oh, we won't make the vest goal, guys,
the pay piggies are gonna be like, we should make the vest goal, and then you get the money. It don't take a genius to figure out what you're doing, dude.
I like the vest streak. I want it to keep going too.
Of course you like the vest streak, dumbass. They give you money.
But I don't know about it. I'm very skeptical that it will actually happen, okay? So we'll see. We'll see what happens, okay, guys? All right. That is it for Vestfest 2.
Oh, thank God it's finally fucking over. Fuck, that was an ordeal and a half, boys. But somehow we all got through it. I'd give you a high five, but this is an internet video, and that'd be kind of impossible. But that's one stupid DSP event down, another one to go. Let's just see how long this video is already. Oh, fuck. Don't mean to break your hearts, boys. I don't really feel like making the detractor equivalent of the Revenant, so I'm gonna call it a shit post here. We're gonna do the July retrospective next time. I know there's other hilarious shit I've missed on the dark side of the internet. Those will be covered in another shit post. However, this one is coming to an end. I'd like to thank you so much again for watching another one of my weird ass videos. If you would like to cyberbully me, you can totally do that on my Twitter @BasedOslo. Thank you so much again for watching. Be safe and make good choices.